Good morning dear students, this is Bonani Porokasto. I welcome you all to today's video. Here we are doing the chapter determinants. Today we will do applications of determinants and matrices. So here we will find solution of system of linear equations using inverse of matrix. So let us take a system of linear equation like this: a1x plus b1y plus c1z equal to d1, a2x plus b2y plus c2z equal to d2, a3x plus b3y plus c3z equal to d3. Now we can write this system of linear equation in this way. So here we have written this x as a column matrix and this b as a column matrix. Now you see, if you multiply a and x, you will get these things inside a matrix. So since here a is a matrix of order 3 by 3 and x is a matrix of order 3 by 1, then Ax will be a matrix of order 3 by 1. That means it will have 3 rows, 1 column. So it is the matrix. Now we can write Ax equal to b. If we write Ax equal to b, then from there we will get this system of equation only. Now we will pre-multiply ax and b by a inverse. If we multiply like this, then we will get x is equal to a inverse b. Now we know if determinant of a is not equal to 0, then a inverse exists. If a inverse exists, then we can find a unique solution of that system of equation. Since a inverse is unique, so the solution of the system of equation will also be unique. So the equations provide unique solutions. Whenever a equation provides one or more solution, then this equation is consistent. So here this equation provides unique solution, that is why it is consistent. Now if A is singular matrix means determinant of A is equal to 0, then what can we do? Whenever A is singular, then A inverse does not exist. We cannot do the same thing in this case because A inverse does not exist. So at that time we will find adjoint of A and we will find adjoint of A into B. If adjoint A into B is not equal to O, where O is the 0 matrix, then solution does not exist. Whenever solution does not exist, it is inconsistent. So a system of equations is said to be consistent if its solution exists, and a system of equation is said to be inconsistent if its solution does not exist. So whenever we will get a unique solution, that means it is consistent. Whenever we will get no solution, then it is inconsistent. For getting unique solution, we can use this matrix method. For using this matrix method, first of all we have to find determinant A. Whenever determinant A is not equal to 0, that means A is non-singular. Whenever A is non-singular, that time only A inverse exists and we can use this formula to find its solution. And whenever determinant A is equal to 0, then A inverse does not exist because it is singular. So in that case we will find adjoint A and then we will find adjoint A into B. If adjoint A into B is not equal to O, that means 0 matrix, then solution does not exist and it is inconsistent. So in this chapter we will deal with only unique solution. This is question number 5 of exercise 4.6. Here the question is given to examine the consistency of the system of equations. So for that we have to represent the system of equation in this way. So here it is given 3x minus y minus 2z is equal to 2. Next one is 2y minus z is equal to minus 1. See, in the second equation we don't have x. So we can write the equation as 0 into x plus 2y minus z is equal to minus 1. The next one is 3x minus 5y is equal to 3. So in the third equation we don't have z. So we can write it as 3x minus 5y plus 0z is equal to 3. So from this system of equations we will write matrix A as this 3 0 3, then minus 1 2 minus 5 minus 2 minus 1 0. Now matrix X x y z and matrix B 2 minus 1 3. So in this way we will write these three matrices. Now we will find determinant of A. For that we are expanding the determinant along row 3. So for that we will find determinant A is equal to 0. So here A is singular. Whenever determinant A is equal to 0 and for that A is singular, we cannot have A inverse. So here we have to find adjoint A, and after that we have to find adjoint A into B. So we have to find adjoint of this matrix. Adjoint A is equal to transpose of this matrix. So you know how to find the cofactors of the elements of A. So you can find it yourself. Adjoint A is equal to this one. Now we will find adjoint A into B. So B is the matrix 2 minus 1 3. This is a column matrix. Now see, this adjoint A is the matrix of order 3 by 3 and matrix B is of order 3 by 1. So our resultant matrix will be of order 3 by 1. There will be 3 rows 1 column. So here we have 3 rows 1 column. Now the first row will be multiplied by this column, so we have to write it here. The second row will be multiplied by this column, we have to write it here, and the third row will be multiplied by the column, then we will write it here. From here we will get minus 5 minus 3 minus 6, which is not a zero matrix. So whenever adjoint A into B is not equal to O, then solution does not exist, and therefore the system of equations are inconsistent. So here our answer will be inconsistent. So in this way we will check the consistency of the system of equations. Question number 6 of exercise 4.6. Here also we have to examine the consistency of the system of equations. So here we have written matrix A, matrix X and matrix B. Now we will find determinant of A and we will check whether determinant of A is equal to 0 or not equal to 0. So for our easy calculation, we have replaced row 1 by row 1 minus row 2. Then row 1 will become like this. After that, we have expanded the determinant along row 1. After doing the calculation, we will get determinant A is equal to 51, which is not equal to 0. So determinant A is not equal to 0 means A is non-singular. Whenever A is non-singular, then A inverse exists, and whenever A inverse exists, the system of linear equations will give us unique solutions. So whenever the system of equations have unique solutions, then the system of equations are consistent. So in question number 6, the system of equations is consistent.